Hey, welcome back to No Hype Beer Reviews. Unless it's your first time, then welcome. Please consider subscribing. If you do, hit the notification bell, get all the updates. We're excited for today's video. It's Friday, and sometimes on Fridays I do Fidens Friday, and this is definitely one of those Fridays. So this is a new one to me. I haven't had this beer at all. As the story unfolds, pale ale. It's all Simcoe, which I'm really excited about. Obviously I love a mix of hops, and that can create awesome beers. But sometimes just having a single hop, you get to focus on what does this kick out. It's coming in at 5.2% ABV, and they make some really good pale ales. I always single out Teacher's Pet as my favorite, and it still is, and I've had a few other ones since then. But yeah, I kind of prefer double IPAs. It seems like that's like my sweet spot, while still appreciating the other ones. But man, they really kill some of these pale ales. So yeah, really excited to try this one. So yeah, it's got that nice orange color with a little bit of yellow in there. Kind of reminds me of maybe apricot. I guess it's a little light for apricot coloring. Almost exactly a finger ahead. It's off-white, white with a little bit of yellow, brown, or not brown, gray mixed in. Relatively compact bubbles. Let's get into the aroma. I don't know if it's just because I said apricot, but I get a good mix of earthy pitted fruit. So initial smell, and Simcoe can totally kick out some cool fruit notes, and also like the earthy piney stuff. It's a really cool hop in my opinion. And initial smell, yeah, like a little bit citrusy, just a little orange, but then yeah, more like pitted fruit, apricot, nectarines, maybe even some peach, and then yeah, like this earthy element with it. A little bit more orange is coming through, but yeah, I'm gonna move on from this pretty quickly because it's pretty easily identifiable to me. That's the main stuff, is the pitted fruit, a little bit of citrus with this earthiness. Smells awesome also, just to put that out there. But let's see about the taste. Cheers. That's really nice. Yeah, okay. So great level of bitterness, a little bit of a mouthfeel, for a pale ale, really nice. I tell you what, I hope this doesn't make for a boring review. Taste follows the nose quite a bit. It was a little sweeter, like based on the aroma, I thought the beer was going to be a little sweeter. It's a little drier, a little bit more bitter than the aroma would lead me to believe. But again, to me, that's what I want. I chose a pale ale. I want a pale ale, and it definitely drinks like a pale ale that way. Maybe even a little, I don't think this would trick, if I was doing this blind, I don't think I would say IPA. I think it drinks more like a pale ale, but it's like creeping up towards IPA range. I think I got to flip it from what I was saying with the aroma and put peach before the other ones. But definitely peach, apricot, and nectarine. And I think the intensity's in that order. Not particularly ripe, but definitely those fruit notes. Orange juice a little bit. Doesn't get too zesty for me, which is kind of interesting. It's almost like if you took some of the sugar out of orange juice, that's really more what that aspect drinks like. And a nice earthiness that this is all interwoven in. I want to do another sip for a few reasons, but one of the things is, I can get a nice pininess from Simcoe, and I don't get any of that. I didn't get any of that yet, so I'm gonna kind of look for that. But anything else that is also there that I wasn't really picking up on before. Yeah, I wouldn't say this is particularly piney. Right as it's finishing into the finish, and as I'm talking, I get just the tiniest amount of pine. In the sip, I don't get any pine. That's where I get a little bit. But yeah, to me, it's much more earthy. Maybe even a little bit of a nondescript red berry note in that sip. But really, it was those pitted fruits, the citrus, and the earthiness for me. Great level of bitterness, a little bit of mouthfeel and all that. To me, this is, I still prefer Teacher's Pet, but to me, this is a really nice pale ale. Kind of wish I bought more than just this one can to review, but it is what it is. If you guys had one before, have you had a different Simcoe single hopped beer recently you want to talk about? Drink something else from Fidens, anything, everything, comment section below. Let's get a conversation going. Once you're done doing that, make sure you check me out on Instagram and Untapped. It's No Hype Beer Reviews, both those places. So please like, comment, subscribe, and most importantly, imbibe. Cheers, everyone.